Hello! We will be doing braided bracelet today using sweat cords, charms and some findings. And this is how it will look like when it's done. First, you need 3 sweat cords. For me, I uses around 25 cm, which make up to around 16 cm, and my wrist is around 13 cm. An extension chain is optional, but it will be good to have as it will be easier to clasp the bracelet. We will also need 2 pieces of 10 mm or 1 cm cord ends, 1 lobster clasp, 6 mm jump rings for the charms, and 2 4 mm jump rings for the ends. And lastly, you will need some charms for your bracelets. For this case, I will be using the mustache charms. First, place the sweat cords together and make sure it is in line. Take one of the cord end to hold the sweat cords together. If the opening is too big like this, try to squeeze it smaller before tightening the cords. To make sure it's tight enough, try to use a plier to tighten it. When tightening, make sure that there is no cord coming up from the side. And now we shall start the braiding. To start the braiding, first take the right cord and go over the middle cord. So now there is 2 cords on the right. Again, take the right cord and go over the middle cord. Followed by the left cord going over the middle cord again. It is important to ensure that the cords are held properly so that the braids will be even. It will be a repeat pattern whereby the outer cord goes over the middle cord, so it will be like right, left, right, left. Continue this process until it is long enough to go one round on your wrist. This is how it will look like after the braiding. Take a scissors and cut off the excess length, leaving a tiny bit behind. Oops! Try to trim the cord ends as straight as possible. Take the other cord end to hold the sweat cords together. Remember to squeeze it so that the opening isn't that big and it will be easier to tighten it. Also, make sure the sweat cords doesn't come off by the side. We are now almost done with the bracelet. So we just need to do the endings and add the charms in. Open the jump rings. Then use one of it to loop in the lobster clasp and the cord end. Close the jump ring after putting in everything. Same for the other side. Open the jump ring, loop in both the extension chain and the cord end. And close back the jump ring once you are done. So now we are done with the bracelet. And now the most important part and also the last step is to add in the charm. To add in the charm, we use the jump ring again. Open the jump ring and loop in the charm first. After the charm is in, loop it into one of the layer in the bracelet. And close the jump ring once it's done. We have now completed the braided bracelet. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial and see you again soon. Ciao!